Okay, so this concludes the first section of beginning harmonica. And in this section, we learned how to hold the harmonica. We also learned how to place our lips. We learned that we can use syllables to produce the sound. And we also learned the C major scale. So let's move on to section 2. Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to be learning how to read harmonica tablature. So if you can see here, we have just a basic diagram. So you see the number 1, that just means that we're going to blow on hole 1. And if you can see the negative 1, that just means we're going to draw on the 1 hole. That means inhale. And do you see how it goes 1, -1, 2, -2? We're just going to go up and down the harmonica like this. And if you can hear, we're hitting more than 1 note, and that's okay for now. We're going to work on that later. We're going to start with some really basic theory, and we're going to learn just a few different terms. So we're going to learn about quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes, which are also known as crotchets, which is a quarter note, minims, which is a half note, and semibreves, which is a whole note. So in order to understand this, we're going to use a metronome, and I've recommended some down below in the list, but I'm going to start with the metronome at 68 BPMs. So you can hear the 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are quarter notes actually. So what I'd like you to do, also called crotchets, but what I'd like you to do is just simply blow on your harmonica with that rhythm. So and next we're going to do half notes. So 2 quarters equals a half, right? Which is also called a minim. So it's going to last for 1, 2 beats. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next we're going to do whole notes, which are also called semibreves. And these last 4 quarters equals a whole. 2 halves equal a whole, correct? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there it is. And we're going to play these quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes with the backing track. So at the beginning of the track, I have my part, and then I'd like you to play your part, which is in the diagram, as you can see. And then after you've played that part, I want you to improvise a little bit. So in this lesson, we're gonna just have fun and we're going to improvise. And when I say improvise, all I mean is just play whatever you feel. I'm not gonna be reading music, just try to come up with something like this. So really just play the backing track and just try to improvise a little bit and have fun. And I've included a track of me improvising on top. So after you finish hearing me doing my improvisation, I would like you to. So have fun. Okay, so this concludes section 2. Great job. So in this section, we learned how to read harmonica tablature. We looked at what quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes are, and we also played along with the backing track. And we also learned how to improvise a little bit. So let's move on to section 3.